Hello, boys and girls. I'm going to be teaching you about possessive nouns. This is in your packet after the second reading. Okay? By the end of this, you should be able to make nouns to show ownership by using an apostrophe. Before we go into that, there are two things that we need to review. The first thing we need to review is what is a noun? A noun is a part of speech. It shows a person, place, thing, or an idea. There are some examples on the screen. For people, it could be your mom, dad, teacher, even Mr. Johnson. A place can be school, Walmart, or home. A thing can be a tablet, a dog, or a phone. An idea can be something like quarantine, or freedom, or peace. Okay. The second thing that we need to know once we know what a noun is, it's a what? Person, place, thing, or idea, is we need to know the difference between a singular noun and a plural noun. Singular means one of something. If you only have one of something, it is singular. So Oliver and I saw a frog last night. How many frogs did we see? We saw just one frog. Plural means more than one of something. Oliver and I saw ducks near the pond by my house. What did we see? We saw ducks. Did we see just one duck? No, we saw lots of ducks. If you look at the picture, you can see we saw lots of ducks. Okay? Now, if you know what a noun is and you know the difference between singular and plural, you can start making these nouns possessive. A possessive noun shows ownership of something. You can add an apostrophe S to a singular noun to show something belongs to the noun. For example, Jose's ball rolled down into the road. Whose ball? Jose's ball. The ball belongs to Jose. It's not Teravian's ball. It's not Harmony's ball. It's Jose's ball. The school's cafeteria was serving cheese stick dippers. Whose cafeteria? The school's cafeteria. It wasn't the mall's cafeteria. It was the school's cafeteria. So one school, they own that cafeteria. And do you see how I have an apostrophe S at the end of the word? I have an apostrophe S at the end of the word. Okay, so this is for singular nouns. But what about plural nouns? Usually I can make a noun plural by adding an S to it, like dogs, cats, trees, chairs. Sometimes, though, when we have a plural noun, we don't add an S to it, like fish, deer, sheep, geese. Today we're going to concentrate on plural nouns that are possessive, but plural nouns that end with an S. If the plural noun has an S at the end, I can add an apostrophe to the plural noun to show something belongs to the noun. For example, the students' computers were all breaking. Whose computers? The students' computers. Not just one student, but lots of students. Do you see how there's already an S at the end of the word? And then I added my apostrophe after it. The birds' beaks were full of food for their babies. Whose beaks? The birds' beaks. Notice how the word birds already has an S at the end because it's more than one bird. So all I did was add my apostrophe. Okay, now it's going to be your turn. When I show you the first phrase, I want you to write how you can say that. So for example, if I were to, in this example, say the birds or the beaks belong to the bird, then you would write the bird's beak. If I said the computers belong to the students, then you would write the students' computers. Okay? So get out a piece of paper if you have one, and we're going to practice. The nest belongs to the goose. The tires belong to the car. The leaves belong to the trees. The shoes belong to the kids. The office belongs to Mr. Johnson. All right, here are the answers. If you're not ready, you can pause it. Okay, so the goose's nest. Do you see how I took the word goose and I added apostrophe S because it was singular? Car's tires. I took the word car and added an apostrophe S because it is the car's tires. The tires belong to the car. Trees, leaves. See how I have an S already at the end because it's more than one tree? So all I did was add an apostrophe. Kids' shoes. It was more than one kid, so I just had to add an apostrophe at the end. Mr. Johnson's office. Just one Mr. Johnson, so I had to add an apostrophe S to the end. I hope this helped you, and if you have any questions, you can contact your teacher. Bye for now.